He will no more carry thee away into captivity. But that's the cup that we drunk. But that's also the cup the so-called white man and the other nations gonna drink. All right, the same cup. And it said, he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sin. So one thing about it, the one who calls Jesus Christ, his real name Yahweh Shai, and the Most High, his name Yahweh, they gonna come back and visit the so-called white man and the other nation for what they have done to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American slaves.
Right.
All right, it's a righteous thing to recompense tribulations, man. All right, then who troubled us, man? All right, it's a righteous thing for the Lord to pay back the other nations, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It's Amos 1 and 11. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom,
Right.
and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
See, he said, the Lord said he's not going to turn away the punishment of the so-called white man. When you read the Bible, Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, because you ain't going to find white man in the scriptures. You ain't going to find black man in the scriptures. It's an identity that people go by, and the true identity, all right, is we ain't got the other sign by, you know, the other nation, all right? But in the Bible, so-called white people, y'all nationality Edom, Esau. Right. All right? So the Lord, hey, the Lord got something cooking up for y'all, man. And it's not nice. It is nice. You look that word up nice.
Good. It said, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Right, he ain't gonna turn it away, man. Judgment must go forth, man.
Come on. It said, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Right, and that's to this date, man. All right? He destroyed these so-called Negro, Latino, Native American easy, man. All right? Easy. The perpetual hate he had from the God, man. Right. All right? It's still all going to this day, man. Yahweh hated, all right, Jacob, man. Yahweh hated, all right, Abel. You know? That's the same spirit today, man.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword,
Right.
and did cast off all pity.
Right, he had no mercy. He had no type of heart. He cast off all pity. You know where fuck him, basically. So for that, Ezekiel, all right, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us, man, to do the same thing that they did to us, man. But mercy. All right, but mercy, man.
In his anger did tell perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
See, he kept his vow forever, man. We see that. Somebody, I had Instagram today. The white dude dressed up like a nun.
Yeah, he was going hard,
He
bro.
going in. El Kazak had put that up there, man. He was going in, bro.
Yeah.
Now, this is still the same hate from the beginning, man. That hate never went away, man. They took it down. Yeah, hey, but we saw it though already.
I tried to, I didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
I saw it already.
They took it down and removed it.
Yeah, he was.
Talking about hate speech.
Oh, man.
Yeah, hey, shit.
Kazak said that
He was going in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So guess what? That hate never went away, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Go ahead, Doc.
I got one too.
All right, this Ezekiel 35 and 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, because you like blood, man.
Yeah.
You drink it. Man, these Edomites, man, they got this ritual that they do where they traumatize little kids and then they tap their blood vessel in their neck and drink that shit. They get a rush off of the adrenaline from the fear that they put into the kids, man. So you like drawing blood on all these innocent people, man. Blood's gonna come out of you, man.
The bloodsuckers have a hard time coming out in the daylight.
And the truth, like.
Ain't that funny? I got a scripture after you, Arthur. If you finish. Are you more?
It's a little bit more. It says, since thou hast not hated blood,
Right.
even blood shall pursue thee.
That's right, man.
Yeah. Hey,
They
Esau
would-
love blood, man.
The reason why they don't hate blood because they just thought they gonna get away with it.
Right.
They think that the Most High with them, man. The whole time, the Most High got y'all in the trick bag, man. All right, for the time that's coming out, man.
Yeah.
You know that's the only reason why. Because when you go back to Psalms, King David said, "Deliver me, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy soul, man." So that's the understanding of. The only reason why the so-called white people punish the so-called Negroes that keep their name American is because of the Lord, man. All right, he put them to be the whooping stick, all right, for the nation of Israel, man. That's the only reason why you so-called white people in power. Because the Lord put y'all in power, man. All right, to punish the nation of Israel. Other than that, y'all will not be in power. Y'all will still be in the Caucasus Mountains, all right? Walking on all fours, man. Got it, huh?
All right, this is Psalms 58, verse 10. It says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance."
And that's what we patiently waiting on. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. We gonna rejoice, man.
Right.
All right, to see the vengeance, all right, upon our enemies, man. All right, we gonna rejoice, man.
He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
And that's what we're gonna happen, man. There's gonna be so much chaos going on, so much killing and righteousness. All right, we gonna be washing our feet in blood, man.
So
For
that
the heathen.
so that a man shall say, "Verily there is a reward for the righteous."
Right, it's a reward for the righteous, man.
Verily he is a God that judgeth in the earth.
And that's what's gonna happen. Because right now, ain't no judgment going forth in the earth.
Yeah, come on, because that's the inward thought of the wicked. Is because judgment isn't executed speedily.
Yeah.
They think that they can get away with this shit.
That's right. Who
But
saved us?
Yeah, but man, when bodies start dropping and the righteous start getting exalted, that's when they're gonna be like, man, there is a reward for the righteous.
Exactly.
We done fucked up.
Yeah, right,
That was it.
Yeah, that was
Go ahead, talk about it.
This Isaiah 34, starting at the top. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Man, that's a good visionary, man. That's how you know that the Most High is is a poet. All that visionary description that it said, the stench coming out of their carcasses, the mountains, meaning their government, shall, melt and drip with blood. That sounds like something from a horror film. He's gonna make a great horror film, man. It's gonna be called Jacob's Trouble.
Yeah.
Starring you wicked niggas.
Verse 4, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
You see
No,
that?
all the heavens, in flames.
That's how I do when the missile hit. The missile hit, it boom, and then
Mushroom cloud
the
of
budget
fire.
and then run back out. Right, bro.
And all their host shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Talk about those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. So when they launch, they're being bathed in heaven. Keep going.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea,
right.
Esau, the so-called white man.
Power, the head. Come right upon identity, man. Alright? Now what you elite. Go ahead, Doc.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
So not just Esau, but the people that are cursed to that judgment. All you people that want to act like that motherfucker. All these people that want to act like Esau, these other nations adopting their customs, and all you 2/3 of Israel that want to be like the so-called white man, you know, that are in that YOLO spirit, you know, instant gratification spirit, you know.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
All that blood and fat of the goats, or it said lambs and goats. You know, when you go into the sacrifices of the Levitical law, when you sacrifice, you know, an animal, you take out the fat and the blood from the meat, and you eat the meat, and you cast out all that other stuff. All that other stuff is unclean. You know, it's an abomination for you to eat it. And that's how he's comparing all these people to the people that are going to be to the curse of the nuclear missiles. Y'all are just going to be cast away.
Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Right, so there's this character that's coming from out of the Edomites with dyed garments. No?
Reputation of blood.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, because he's not going to meet you as a man. Alright? So they're the angelic force, man.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Mighty to save, that's his name, man. He is delivered. He is the Savior, Yahweh Shai. Mighty to save. To save who? The elect and 1/3 of our nation of Israel, man.
The ultimate superhero, man.
That's right.
It's coming in to save the day, save the world, bro.
That's right.
World of Israel.
That's right. Talking about.
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel?
Red in his apparel. You know, because it mentioned earlier that he was in dyed garments. So it's red in his apparel. I think the next verse talks about his
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
Yeah, because when you might see those cranberry farms or those grape farms, how they have to wear those waders. You know, but if you don't wear those waders, you start stomping, and all that juice is going to get on you. So that's what he looked like. You know, and mind you again that he's coming from all these Edomites. So what do you think he did, man? He was giving them that curb stomp, bro. Telling them to bite the curb, and he's stomping with their heads, man.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come.
Can't say it any better, man.
Right.
He's pissed off. He's coming straight for Esau. He's gonna do it by himself. He's gonna run y'all over by himself. And his garments are gonna be stained.
Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right.
Thermonuclear missiles, World War III, man. All right? The angels coming with slacking. Y'all was shot, coming with the angels, bro. Big fathership, looking like a mountain. But what? To render his anger, man. He mad. It's big and beautiful plan. That's why he said that's how he gonna plead with all nations. All right? But by fire. That's what I plead with them, man. All right? He gonna talk with fire, man.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
See, that's how he gonna plead with everybody. All right? And everybody that ain't down with the get down. All right? Guess what? He gonna plead with you by fire, man. Hello?
Yeah, because you got a lot of these proud people that say, only God can judge me. You know, they don't want to take heed to, they don't want to get in order. They don't want to take heed to any man that the Most High is dealing with. So they want to see, Yahushua himself. Hey, when you do, it's going to be too late, bro.
You don't want to see him like that either. You ain't on the good side. You know? You don't want y'all about some outside to correct you, man. You want to be corrected now. All right, by the men of the Lord who he set up before he come back.
That's right.
Because he ain't nothing to talk about. I sent my men out there to warn y'all. Y'all didn't listen to my men, so you gonna listen to me? I ain't got nothing to say too.
Ain't no more
My
talk.
men told y'all.
Take a part
I
from me, I
listen.
never knew you.
Zechariah 14:12.
One more. It says, verse 17, they that sanctify themselves and Isaiah 66 and 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Go ahead and get that.
This Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
See how all the people that are in confederate are in strife with the will of the Most High, the people of Israel, right? Personified as Jerusalem in this scripture. Go ahead.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
So what plague consumes away your flesh as you're standing on your feet in an instant? Now there are plagues out there that eat at your skin or what have you, eat at your muscle tissue. But keep reading because it goes on to further explain.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
So not just your flesh, but your eyes and your tongues. Because I'll give you a hint. Go look up the Hiroshima and Nagasaki survivors. They went to get medical treatment. Whenever anything that they tried to apply on them and they wiped, skin was peeling off. That was just from the radiation. You ever look at ground zero where those bombs hit? It's fucking nothing. Nothing. That's the plague that it's talking about right here.
12. I'm gonna finish with this Zephaniah. That was it on there? On 12. Alright. This is my last one on.
Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord.
It's on its way. It's closer than ever, man. It's closer than it's ever been.
And Esau shitting himself. Because this isn't an everyday thing. When you read about when righteous men started to prophesy, people were shaking in their boots. for the people that knew the reputations of what a prophet came to do, especially in the time of Judges. During the time of Judges, when you read Judges, there's a constant cycle. You know, Israel would go off, they'd go into captivity. The judges would come around, prophesy against them, saying, look, you're gonna let our people go or what? They said, no, we're killing your ass, man. Same thing in the time of Moses. Let my people go. No? Okay, plague. Get plague. Gonna have to happen 10 times, goddammit. Let our people go. And then once he did, you know, we were still booking it. Because he was like, shit, they're still trying to hunt us down and take us back. You have to divide a sea and, you know, slap your ass in that sea.
Zephaniah 1:14. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities, against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
Right.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Yeah, right. Hey, when it said no gold can deliver them, that made me think of, I was like, hey, Yahushua's gonna start singing, can't nobody tell me nothing. Because you got that proud spirit, man. Hey, and when this shit hits the fan, everybody's gonna be trying to repent that day. Yahushua's not gonna hear it, man. You can't tell him nothing.
Right.
Hey, in that dark, gloomy day, I just want to reiterate the fact that there's going to be a separation made that day. That's going to happen to the wicked. It's not going to happen to the righteous. We're going to be going through it, but we're going to be delivered through it.
That's right.
I'm going to end it with this. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 27.
Right.
Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Woo!
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Right.
That word merry, you know, means like happy, man. Joyous. Rejoiceful, man. It says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. Saith the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said it.
That's the protection, that's the shield that we're going to be having in place upon us.
That's right.
We have that hedge upon us, man. Why? Doing what we're doing now, man. Making our body living sacrifice. Alright? And doing all things but the elect say. The Lord says, strive unto death. Then what? He will fight for us, man. That's right. Right? So anything come our way, yeah. The Lord going to keep you, can't kick that shit away from us, man. Alright? All we got to do is continue to hold fast what we have, man. All right, endure to the end, man. The Lord willing, we're part of that number. All right, we get to see the salvation and the reward of the wicked, man. All right. And so with that, I hope you brothers edified. Once again, we give all honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to our elders, our apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well. All right, all through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, and peace and blessed to the hope of the elect. In the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerely, that great song. Till next time, get it, bro. Hey, y'all about Shabbat Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.